back of the pack in the early goings. But there's still time left for him to have a breakout performance.
And the crop of rookies this year is just full of talented players. It's going to be fun to watch them battle for the award.
Well, they're already making their presence felt and really showing they belong. That's what it's all about as they begin their hopefully long and productive NBA careers.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. Hachimura at power forward with 8 at center. Then it's Luka Doncic, then it's Austin Reeves, and it's the chosen one in at the shooting guard position. And for the Jazz, Markkanen and Kessler are the big men. Then it's Bailey, then there's George, and it's Sensabaugh in at the 2. And the tip belongs to the Jazz. And we knew the Lakers had some work to do to balance this roster over the summer, Shams.
Yeah, the Luka trade was widely regarded as a steal, but that came right at the trade deadline, BA, so there was not much time to adjust and find the role players necessary. So now they've had a full offseason to fine-tune the roster, fine-tune the fit, so they find their center of the future in DeAndre Ayton, a good wing in Jake LaRavia, and also former Defensive Player of the Year, Marcus Smart.
And can we talk about Luka's revenge body?
He's definitely looking a lot more slim, BA.
Now let's send it down to Allie, who has a report on MP.
We have a bit of a lineup change tonight. MP is stepping into the starting 5 in a move that many fans have been hoping for. Coach told me, quote, MP's earned it. He put in the time and he's done things the right way. He's looked like a starter for a while now. It's quite the journey for the rising star from Vermont.
You know, it seems his moment has arrived. Thanks.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now here's George, coming off a 31-point game. It's Markkanen on the wing. And with the new CBA, Shams, powerhouse teams faced with tough choices on their rosters.
That's the one part about the CBA. It's becoming difficult to keep everyone in the fold. It's perhaps made dynasties less feasible in the modern era, and we've already seen unprecedented amount of parity in today's NBA.
Well, one thing's for sure, you better develop your younger players as well.
And on that note, BA, there's no better place to look at than Oklahoma City.
Here's the chosen one. Playing Utah, he was nearly unstoppable. There's the 3, and another 3 for the Lakers.
And this first quarter has been ridiculous. They simply can't miss right now.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
There's no way Coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
George passes to Bailey. And Shams, you're on TV probably more than ever. Is that challenging? I mean, how often do you have to shave every day?
Yeah, BA, I always got to be camera ready. And in season, particularly with the Luka Doncic trade, that happened so late at night that I knew at 11 p.m. Central Time I had to be ready. And for me, of course, interacting with my sources and getting information is one thing, but being TV ready, being ready to be on camera, it keeps me busier than ever. I know I have to be ready 24/7, 365.
You always look good, Shams. You're always ready for TV, man.
Yeah, I'm just trying to be like you, man.
Here's Doncic, following the 3 by Utah. Puts up a deep 3, and Los Angeles another 3.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to Markkanen. Now here's George. And there's the screen. Inside, here's Bailey. And he goes in for the dunk.
A big-time slam right there by Bailey. Good to see this young man play with such authority.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Filipowski, he's checked in for Utah. Collier comes in for Sensabaugh. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Kleba comes in for Hachimura. LaRavia is checked in for Reeves. And Connect subbed in for Luka Doncic. He buries it from three. And the sense was the back half of this year's draft was a little thinner than normal. Why was that, Sean?
It's because the money is getting bigger and bigger in college basketball. And a lot of those potential late first or second round picks can just simply make more money in college than go to the NBA. So as these new rules start to regulate and the revenues potentially get shared more across the schools, potentially it normalizes a little bit. But these players in college are able to make essentially the NBA minimum, if not higher the NBA minimum, even as second-round potential picks.
Good point. Collier. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. It's an understatement to say they're on a roll. They're coming in on a 15-game winning streak.
Well, just to be able to be on the call and see these guys in person is a real treat. They've been the talk of the NBA during this streak. The question now becomes, can they sustain the focus and level of intensity? They are looking quite comfortably in control, so it's going to be interesting to see.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Markkanen looking it over. Three-pointer. The shot, no good. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. It's Los Angeles up by 12. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. Here for Utah. And so Will Hardy calls a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Jazz trail by 21. And the Lakers looking at who they've got. Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's the chosen one. In it to 2. Sinks it from distance. Markkanen's got 16 points.
Listen, it's a team sport, but without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger. He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
And here's George. They'll bring it up for the Jazz. And following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Warriors at Chase Center in San Francisco. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. And that one's good. Markkanen.
Putting that size and the shooting ability to work. Markkanen loves putting up big numbers for his team.
All right, Chums, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, B.A. Thank you.
Well, that was fun having Shams sit in with us. I'll tell you what, if you're looking for the inside scoop, he's the guy.
So true. He's got his finger on the pulse of this entire league. If something's going down, you can count on him letting everybody know about it.
Here's the chosen one. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else. He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
And another three for the Lakers.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
George outside. Pass to Markkanen. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 4 assists in the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
The chosen one shot is good. The chosen one's got 42 in the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Knocks it down from distance.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We'll be right back.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And that game against the Warriors, to even have a chance, they'll probably have to play their best game of the year. I think you could.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Los Angeles Lakers.
I obviously love watching them. Everyone enjoys good offense, right?
Yeah, played the right way. I can't think of a more beautiful game in all of sports. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Well, to play great defense, teams have to provide help. But how do you avoid overhelping?
It's a great question, BA, and it's like anything in the game. Basketball is a game of decisions. I think people look at it and they talk about athletic ability and they talk about skills, which are both important. But the best players and the best teams are the best decision makers, and the same thing goes as to when to help and when to stay home on shooters.
Markkanen and Kessler are the big men. Then it's Bailey. Then there's Keontae George. And it's Sensabaugh in at the shooting guard. And that's the group for Will Hardy as we begin the second half. Here's the chosen one. Another one goes! Incredible! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Markkanen for three. And Ayton pulls it down.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season. But a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
Launches it from deep. And it's the chosen one missing.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Beyond the arc. No luck on that one.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to George. Fires the three. Hachimura with a rebound. The Lakers have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. And again! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Markkanen outside. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Lets the three fly. Hachimura with a rebound. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Oh, got that one up quick. The chosen one's got 56 in the game.
And if you thought the break would slow him down, you were wrong. He remains red hot from deep.
Here's Sensabaugh. And he hits the jumper for 2. Sensabaugh's got 11.
Well, something changed for him at halftime. He's been more solid on the offensive end.
Ayton passes to the chosen one. And Los Angeles, another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
For Utah, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Pass to Sensabaugh. Jacks up a 3, and he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
He's taking what he can get here, has a 3 in each half.
Here's the chosen one. The offensive rebound. Now Hachimura. Doncic outside. Three-pointer off the mark. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. A big win here or there can really sustain a rebuilding team, and Utah coach Will Hardy said the results matter in order to keep belief in your process, seeing the work pay off. The building of a team doesn't happen in one day.
And it's good! He hits another one!
I can't believe I'm saying this. He's now second in 60-point games all time.
Tapping into his full arsenal, night in, night out. Hits the trifecta. Markkanen's got 23 points.
Great response 3 from Markkanen. He's got such a fluid motion. You always think it's going in for him.
And got it! Another basket!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. From behind the arc, he's got another one. That's 10 for 15 now.
Look, in that first half, he was hot from beyond the arc. And that's now his second in this half.
Connects again from distance. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
Here's George, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And there's no question George can fill it up.
Different look here for Utah. Kessler, he's checked in for Nurkic. Bailey comes in for Filipowski. And Sensabaugh subbed in for Collier. And so in the game for the Lakers, they've got Jake LaRavia. Jackson Hayes is out there with Connect. And it's the chosen one in at the point guard. Good! Another from 3.
Oh my, he is scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for 3s in a game. Here's the chosen one. And again for 3.
And this three-point shooting performance has been insane. Everything is going in for him.
It's been a historic night for him, closing in on the 4th most 3s in a single game. The Lakers have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this 4th. Oh, connects again!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense, really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Bailey. Stan, I have to ask, how important is it to have a big man in today's NBA?
That is a great question, B.A. And look, things have really changed. We went from big, strong guys in the league and centered our game around those guys to then people wanted to play small ball and be more skilled. But now what everybody's figured out is we can get that same skill from bigger guys, and bigger and better is better than smaller and better. Well, where Kessler is elite is on the boards, and he's an excellent rim protector. Those two things alone will earn you minutes.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Lakers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for the chosen one. Connects again from distance.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's the chosen one. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend. Just a gutsy play by George inside, finding the close range look.
Here's the chosen one. He got it again! Sensational!
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in a game ever. He is hitting everything.
It is truly one of the greatest games in league history. He can't miss. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And now let's catch up with Dominic Hamill.
This one will go down in history. MP with an 80-point explosion. Tell us what's going through your mind right now.
Yo, that was too much fun, man. On me, I feel like I could do anything right now. I could bend a spoon with my mind if I wanted to.
Hey, I wouldn't bet against you.
That's because you're a smart man.
Brian, back to you.
All right, thank you, Dominic. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.
How's your dog doing? He's good. He's just got out of that puppy stage, so it's nice to have him be a little more chill around. Rideable mowers. Oh, it must be nice. I got that old push mower.